Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you guys? We are here with our third meeting on human resource management in COVID-19 quarantine days, wave 2. I am Masroor Soomro, faculty for human resource management at Sukkur University, and our today's lecture is particularly intended for the students of MS PhD, Deficiency courses, MBA and BBA, and we are discussing chapter number 11, total rewards and compensation, part 3. We have been so far discussing, we have discussed in fact, what is total reward and what includes in compensation and what is referred as total rewards. So compensation or total reward includes three basic components. This is referred as your variable pay, which includes what? It includes base salary, incentives, bonuses, benefits, and then comes the various. We also discussed about the various objectives, strategic objectives. What are the various strategic objectives of total reward? That is to attract, motivate, and retain. We discussed in our previous classes that there are certain issues that every compensation manager has to deal with when he or she is actually devising or establishing new compensation plans. And today we are going to talk about the pay surveys, how the pay surveys actually helps us in developing a compensation for our local and as well as international global employees. So pay surveys are the third party consultancies or agencies which actually helps us conduct the pay surveys. Or normally we can also, we being the professionals, HR professionals can help, or as an academician, universities also conduct such kind of surveys and helps organizations decide and develop various compensation plans. So pay surveys is basically a systematic procedure whereby we actually collect data on compensations, compensation rates for workers performing similar jobs in other organizations. We go and conduct, we develop questionnaires. We go and conduct those questionnaires at different organizations, at different levels, different groups of jobs, similar jobs, so that we can actually achieve the data and then compare that data with other organizations. Okay, what do you understand by benchmark jobs? We actually, when we actually go and conduct surveys, we actually develop a benchmark jobs. Now, jobs found in many organizations, these are referred as benchmarks. Say for instance, office assistant is a job that is actually found everywhere. Assistant manager is a job that is found everywhere in the organizations, in different organizations. So internet-based pay survey, okay, we have been saying, we have been filling these surveys on our own, and you being the students of business administration, you being the students of MS and PhD, you being the students of MBA research and BBA students, those who have been studying research methods for business, you must have studied, you must have developed these surveys and must have conducted internet surveys. So we develop Google surveys, and with the help of Google surveys, we develop questionnaires and distribute electronically, send it through email to different people in different companies. These are the soft copies, and we get the maximum number of feedback. However, the reliability and validity is a question mark, but it is to some extent have been so much helpful. Using pay surveys, okay, where you can use pay surveys. What is the validity and reliability of the pay survey? Okay, let me pause it here. Okay, so using pay surveys and ensuring their relevance and validity, how relevant they are and how valid they are while establishing or developing various different pay structures. So you have to ensure when you are actually going to conduct a survey, who are your participants? How broad that survey is based? in which organizations, what kind of industries, what kind of organizations, whether these organizations are local or multinational or international, how timely feedback you actually got, what was the methodology used to conduct this survey. Okay, you have to ensure the job match, whether this job match was actual match or you just completed a formality, completed it as a formality. Plus, we have also ensure one more thing, that who is conducting this survey? What is the credibility of that party? Can we use that survey for our normal operations? If yes or no, the decision is actually helps us, or the surveys can help us or not. Moving forward, pay structures. Now, what do you understand by pay structures? Pay structures can be designed or can be planned as per the job families. What do you understand job family? A group of jobs having common organizational characteristics. For instance, job family, the market, lecturer marketing, marketing or lecturer finance. Okay, the lecturer, all those lecturers who actually teach finance are one family. Is a group of jobs having same common characteristics, and these teachers has to teach only marketing to the students. Okay, common pay structures are hourly and salaried. Okay, ji. Whether you are actually paid, whether you are actually paying this job family on hourly basis, or this job family is employed permanently as or is a salaried clause. Okay, whether this job family is sits in office or it goes for any plant or field job work, whether this family is a technical group of people are professionals or they are actually managerial people, clerical or information technology related people, IT experts, professionals in terms of what? Professionals in terms of IT, supervisory, management, and executive categories. These people are can be categorized. These are the various different pay structures. And you have different pay scales for each different category or each different job family. Pay grade. What do you understand by pay grade? Pay grade is basically the worth of a job. The grouping of individual jobs having approximately same job worth. Is the worth of a job. Okay, now establishing pay structures. How you are going to establish pay structures? So we have been studying, we have been discussing valuing how to value a job and how the pay survey data actually helps us in establishing the pay structures. So based on these two components, we actually develop a market line. We actually develop a pattern on which we have to establish or we have to construct our pay structures. Market trend, we have to see the market line, whether this line is inclined upwards or whether this market line is inclined declining downward. So you have to ensure the market trends. Therefore, that is where actually this job valuation and pay survey actually helps us identify different pay structures. You have to identify so what kind of job or what kind of pay structure you are actually drawing on the market line. Establish pay grades. You have to establish pay grades, how much you are going to pay per grade. Revise your existing pay grades if market survey helped you analyze that the market is actually paying more or less for a specific job. Therefore, you need to revise your pay grades and ranges as needed if required. If it's required, you can change your pay grades. If you are actually paying as per the market demand or market line, then it's go and go as normally as you are going at the moment. Compute pay ranges. You have to compute the pay ranges. Compare current pay to pay ranges. Okay, you have to compare with the pay ranges. How much you can pay, how much the market is paying. Okay, what is the least paid salary for a specific job and what is the maximum paid for in a specific job for that same job. You have to compare your grades and you have to compare that pay ranges, whether you lie between those pay ranges or whether you are outlying, and how many times you are actually paying extra to how many employees, whether you are an outlier or you are following a market line. Review individual pay. If you are actually going outside, out of the market, out of the line, if you are crossing the out of line, then you have to ensure that thing. Okay, let me take a break here.